I am the contrarian, and this is my world.
Hi, my name is Ganesh Subramanian. I head all the new initiatives at Myntra. What I'm going to talk about today in Contrarian is how the switchover from web to app only is going to help consumers, how it's going to be consumer friendly, and what are the benefits this can offer to everybody in the country.
There was a time when they said everything will sell online, but just one product won't, and that'll be clothes, because clothes are an emotional decision. You've got to feel the fabric, you've got to try it out, you've got to look at yourself in the mirror and then buy it. And online can't do that for you. Well, that was then. This is now. Every one of us buys clothes online. It's one of the biggest things that actually sells. And they do say that the number of transactions for clothing, apparel, and fashion more than anything else. But there is more to this space, including the fact that would you buy all your clothes only on a mobile phone? And even if all the sellers say that's the best way to buy it, why would you want to do it on a smaller screen? Well, today we're going to find out all about fashion online. So about a minute, take us through where are we right now in terms of online buying of clothes, fashion, and accessories.
Thanks, Rajiv. Before I talk about where are we right now, let me just rewind a bit.
Okay.
3.5 years back when I just joined online business,
Okay.
many of my colleagues, friends and family, they said, who's going to buy fashion online?
True.
This is something that we have to touch, we have to feel, and fit is so critical. I'm not comfortable ordering something online, right? That was then.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, so much has happened, right? And thanks to everybody in the e-commerce industry, lots of anxieties of our customers got killed through very innovative services.
So can you tell me what changed then? Because you touched upon some points which are still relevant. It's not as if we don't care about the fabric, we don't care about the fit, we don't care about what the clothes look on us. We still do, maybe more than 3.5 years back. So what changed then?
Yeah, the fundamental anxiety was that one, should I bet my money online, right? Therefore, we introduced a service called cash on delivery.
Right.
For don't worry, pay only when you get the goods. And then they said that if it doesn't fit me, what do I do? Or if the color is not good enough, what should I do? And we said that free home, free return, right? That killed the apprehension of let me place the bet, let me see what comes, let me try it out. If it fits me, I will pay it. If it doesn't fit, let me return.
Okay.
For these services really killed some of these anxieties.
Let's get down to a few other things which are a little startling. The first big one, of course, is that as a company, you took a decision to move from web and mobile to only mobile. It's a pretty shocking decision because it's not you just promoting more. Today, most companies have a special offer. If you do use their app and buy it, you get something a little extra, a little bit of a better discount, or certain discounts that only apply. Okay, you're trying to get more people to use an app. But the shocker is that you said we don't care about the people on the web, we only want you to do it in the mobile. Why such a almost radical decision?
Yeah, Rajiv, let me just take you back, right? 1 year back, we had roughly around 10% of our business coming from this device, right? This small device. And as the month went on, we started seeing this moving to 20, 30, 40. On the month we moved on to mobile, we took a decision. We were having 90% of our traffic coming from mobile device and close to 75% of our business. What we were taken through by surprise, we call it mobile tsunami. We were taken by a shock. Now, what this clearly means is that consumer is adapting this device far ahead of what we thought.
While you and me talk out here and it makes a lot of sense, let me tell you why I feel it's one of the most. It's an interesting decision, but I think it's a very, very premature decision. Let me tell you why. First and foremost, when Myntra was when you joined 3.5 years back, whatever was the position at that time, if somebody came and told you at that time, okay, listen, we're guaranteeing you $100 million of business, and we'll also guarantee you $30 million more of business, but would you give away the $30 million and say, I don't want it? Would you say yes at that time? While you say 75% of your total turnover came from the mobile and 25% still came from the web, Why would you say no to that? I mean, you're growing organically, you're growing, the tsunami is coming and hitting you. I think too much of a shake-up happened because of this mobile tsunami. Why give up on even 25%? It's not 2%, it's not 1%. Still 25% of your revenue came from one particular area. For you to say, forget it, we don't want it, seems like a very strange decision. I mean, first mover advantage, okay, I'll give it to you. Most people using the mobile phone to actually place an order, I'll give it to you. But it's not 25% of the people also will move to the mobile phone. There are many constraints which we'll talk about. Why such a drastic decision to say, we don't want you, go away, the web buyers?
Before I answer that, I just want to demystify this small device.
Okay.
We all think it's a small device. In our view, this is a supercomputer. Okay. The kind of power this device has, right, and many of our laptops don't have. And if you look at this device and see what are the senses does it have today, it has almost all the human senses, except that it can't smell. Okay. It can see, it can talk, you can touch it, right? And with the kind of context, and one more thing which is very important is this is very portable. Wherever you are, and it is there with us. Wherever we are, it's there with us completely, and it is very I would say in terms of immediacy, right? When you want something, this person is with you. With all these senses, it's almost another human being which is with you. If this is the context of future, right, and if you really want to deliver a super personalized experience to our customers, I don't think any of the parameters which you are talking is important to us.
But you have lost revenue ever since you've moved to only a mobile app, right?
A small percentage, but we feel that...
is it a small percentage?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we feel that it's really worth it for the long-term goal we have.
The 25% of revenue that you actually at the moment said, how much of it will be lost and how much of it will be a convert? Let me tell you, a large number of those people will not have the kind of connection. Not everybody is on 3G. A really good experience on the Myntra app needs 3G. Not every one of us is on that. So therefore, you haven't left me an option other than to upgrade and pay more money, only to be able to come to you. So that's problem number one. Number two, a lot of people do a lot of shopping at home because the whole family is around them, right? So what can I get you and what can I get you? Take a look at this. They do it as a shared experience. Number three, a lot of people actually like the big screen experience because, like we spoke right in the beginning, clothes are experiential. The bigger the picture, the bigger the image, the more I can actually see all of that. This product in the sunlight will give me a completely different image with a different color than the product that will actually arrive. So you could have continued, really given your mobile app all the advantages, but still kept it for those that don't have the advantage of a 3G fantastic phone with all the features that you spoke about. Why the risk?
So let me just take you through the fashion shopping experience.
Okay.
You and me go to a shop, fashion shopping is very personal. We all have our own individual taste, and many a times our purchase decision is not so much planned, it's very impulse.
Correct.
Even if you went for a planned purchase, we ended up coming back with something in the bag which was never planned.
Look at the entire world today. I mean, we're moving very fast now, but we're one of the last countries to truly understand what e-commerce is all about. There are mature countries that have had e-commerce for a far longer time than us. Almost nobody's done something as radical as you. So are we teaching the rest of the world? And are you saying you aren't capable of giving me a consistent experience on the mobile and on a large screen web?
So let me tell you, I think if I have to disagree there, I think India is going to set the trend in mobile.
Now we are. I'm saying, but there are okay, so you're saying we're going to set the trend for the mobile business.
For mobile, because mobile is growing at a pace which is faster than anywhere in the world.
Okay.
So India will set the trend, and if I have to brag about it, I think we are the world's first company to be doing this. Okay. All for what? For a phenomenal user experience.
A lot of criticism does already come to you and will only now start precipitating is that you're doing all this to know more about me and the data. So you said we already know where you are. So GPS is one part of it. A lot of other data, because of the number of sensors you spoke about, all those sensors at that particular time give out a lot of data about me, not just my location. A lot of things. In the future, you will also know my emotion. You will know what I'm doing at that particular time, all those things. Is this a move just to make sure that you become an aggregator of data about me? You know my weakest moment, you know, my most vulnerable. If I'm listening to extremely sad music, it means I need a perk up. So maybe the right t-shirt at that time, which is a little funny. Is this then just you becoming a data aggregator? This is a big data play for you, and the only way for you to play big data is on a phone.
Before I address that, right, why we exist at Myntra is to help people look good.
Okay.
We can help you look good only if we know you better, right? And anything you share with us, it's going to be completely with your permission.
So my last question to you is, this t-shirt was bought by you or your wife?
By me.
On your own?
On my own.
On a mobile phone? All right, thank you so much. I am extending an invitation to you right now. What we'd really love to do is that exact time when you've completed 1 full year from the first time ever that your website part of it shut down completely and you became completely mobile app only. I'd love to invite you back and talk, because then we'll have hard numbers. You not share all of them, but you know, from your micro expressions, we will know exactly where you are. But we'd love to know, did it work? Is it an experiment? Is there a thought that it could be reversed? We won't know it right now because you're very gung-ho with the mobile tsunami, but a year from now could be interesting. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. So there you have it. That then is a radical revolution that is already in the making. Can this happen across all e-commerce websites? Will you only be buying on your mobile phone because of the advantages that have been spoken about? Or will there be a reversal? Write to us at Contrarian and we'll see you right here next week.
I am the contrarian, and this